Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Low Country Fishing. I'm getting a little bit of a late start this morning due to the inclement weather that we have going on. A lot of thunderstorms were kind of coming in and out all throughout the night, as well as the first thing this morning. And I've honestly just been kind of sitting inside, drinking coffee, staring at the radar, looking, trying to plan out if I can get a nice little break in between these thunderstorms. And I think I found about a 3 or 4 hour window. So I am going to be fishing close to home. I'm going to put in a boat ramp, honestly, right around the corner from my house. I'm going to kind of hit some residential docks, some rock walls and stuff like that. And maybe see if I can pull out some redfish and pull out some trout. But I don't want to really run too far from that, just in case these storms do start to build a little bit more. I don't want to get caught out in the middle of that junk. So I'm going to get the cover pulled off the boat, get some gear on the sea hunt, and I'll see you guys out at the first spot. Got him. Oh, that might be a nice trout. Gotta be a trout coming up like that. Nice trout or a juvenile red. Let's bring her on up. That's a nice trout. Sweet. Oh no, it's a redfish. Okay, I'll swing her. I didn't want to swing her if she's gonna be a big trout. Well, she broke my line, but there you go. Slot redfish. Nice fish to start the day. Coming in at 18.5 inches. That right there, you guys, is the perfect eating size. Any bigger than this, and I just don't think they're quite that good. The meat's not as good. So she's a little bloody, but we'll let her go back. See, baby. All right, guys. Well, that red was she was holding pretty tight on the rocks. Very standard redfish type location. And let me get retied here with my Palomar knot. Leaderless again, and I'll show you what I was throwing. This is something new. I haven't been throwing these bait profiles quite so much compared to the other diesel minnows, but this is a Z-Man scented pogie. Electric chicken is the color, and this head here, the jig head, is the redfish shot. Probably, I think it's a 3/8 ounce. I wanted a little more heavier weight so I could get down. Now I am fishing at low tide and the water's dropped out pretty good, but still, the mindset is get your baits down on the bottom. That's where you're gonna find the fish. So this got it done. Now I did get a bump just before I set the hook on my next cast on that fish. So maybe there's a school of reds sitting in there. I'm gonna hope that there is. And of course the rain is starting. So let's see if we can stay dry and keep the cameras dry at least. Let's get right back in. I'm gonna throw right into that same spot. Hopefully they're just sitting right in there. That feels like a trout. You got some fish out here? Yeah, trout and reds. Yeah. Keepers. All artificial. There you go. Yeah. Got a little male grunting. Oh, nice. There you go. There's 14 and a half. That little guy right there will keep. But I want bigger. So we'll let this little guy go back. Got him. That's a redfish. Or a big old trout. Man, this rod is amazing for sensitivity, and I think I just foul hooked this fish. I sure did. I'm gonna bring him in by his tail. You messed around and got too close there, little buddy. Yeah, I pierced your tail. How's that for catching a fish? All right, baby, back you go. So we'll just keep covering water, guys. I am literally just working a bank all the way down. For those of you that are local to this area, it's no mystery where I'm at. This is not a secret spot to say. It's just a riprap wall, and there's fish kind of sitting in here sporadically. Now I was hoping to get into a nice school of fish back there. Maybe I'll keep fishing here. Maybe there's a couple more here, but if I got to pick them out, one here, two there, then it is what it is. The water is starting to warm up. We're in 65 or 66 degree water temps today. And these fish that were normally schooled up during the wintertime, they're gonna start breaking up apart. So you're gonna start finding smaller schools of fish as the water gets warmer and warmer. And that's kind of some of the springtime trends to start looking forward to. And if you're wondering how to get out here and to catch these fish in these types of spots, or even wonder what is a springtime trend, I'd love to invite you guys over to my Patreon. On Patreon, you guys, I do high-level coaching, and it's good for anglers of all level, for guys that are just starting out to the seasonal anglers that have been fishing for 30 plus years. You know, getting on my Patreon, I talk about a few things. Maybe it turns a light bulb on, maybe it's stuff that you've heard before, but I can tell you there are some really good success stories that I have already created with that Patreon, getting guys out here that have never been able to catch fish before. They're taking the trends that I'm talking about, some of these different types of spots that I talk about as well, and they're getting out there with their family and their kids and their friends, and they're catching fish and they're making memories. So if you guys are interested in checking out all that good stuff, come meet me over at Patreon. What did I do with my Whopper bottle? Oh, I got this one. It's a little bottle. It'll work. There we go. Get it all over the tail. That's where she's hitting it. Got it immediately. I hit her in the head with it. I wonder if that's a school. That was a couple good bites right there. She ain't happy. Boy, these little rods are so much fun. Is that another fouled trout? No, it's in her mouth. It's in her mouth. That's a good little trout. Let's come up here to the front where I got another camera. All right, here she is. Beautiful trout. This thing, as soon as it hit the water, she absolutely clobbered it. That is going to be a nice little meal for my little ones. I'm going to guess maybe 16, 15. Yep, 16 inch. That's exactly what I wanted. So I didn't really bring any ice. So let's just throw her right back here in this live well. And we'll deal with her later. All right, let's see if there's any more fish in that little spot. I got bumped a couple of times, and then I threw in again after procuring that thing up, and she gobbled it immediately. So shrimp procure. Did I hit her in the head with it? She just reacted, or did she sniff it out real quick? I'm not really sure, but I'm a firm believer that that stuff truly does work. Do I have that cork? I do. I might throw that cork in there and pop it and see. That cork might grab some attention. I don't know how deep it is. But that cork is it about 3 feet, something like that? So let's see. Eat that shrimp. There it is. Got him. It's hard to say no to a cork with a shrimp under it. Lost her. And that's why I don't fish corks right there. I lose more fish with a cork because of that. These fish start to thrash around, and when they do, it moves this thing, it takes tension off the line and allows just enough slack for these fish to be able to come unbuttoned. And that's how you lose fish. Man, that is why I stopped fishing corks about a year ago. To be honest, I lost so many fish. Very frustrating. Now, unfortunately, that trout's not going to come back and eat probably for the rest of the day. Ugh, so aggravating. You can remedy this issue a little bit better just by straight cranking that thing in as fast as you can. Try to keep the rod tip down, keep her head underwater, because when her head does come up and it thrashes around, that's usually when she'll throw that hook. Ugh, that was a keeper too. Got him. Got him. Boy, this rod is sensitive. You guys are on the fence about fishing a medium light rod. I would say go for it. Man, I am feeling everything. I'm water skiing this guy all the way here. Hi, buddy. Keeper. That's another big solid trout here. Boy, these fish are thick. Well, bang, here's a hardy girl. How about that? Nope. If you're gonna keep your trout, this is actually a great handle up here underneath her gills like this. She's going home anyway, but boy, what a thick fish. This girl is definitely pre-spawn. She's gobbled that thing down, and she is hefty. Got it. All right, let's see where she's at. I'm gonna go 16 again on this fish. 17, there we go. There's two. One for Lincoln, one for Leilani. Now I need two more, one for mommy and one for daddy. Got him. Be a red. Oh, that might be a healthy trout. That is a healthy trout. Pulled her off of that dock piling. Hi, big girl. I might need to net you. Yeah, you're big. That there might be, look at that, she spit that hook. That might be a 20-inch trout. Pretty close to it. Daggone, boy. That's a big one. Hey, Big Mama, I'm gonna leave you in the net just to take a look first. All right, let's just bump you on up. No, 17. Wow, these are some fat fish. And that right there, boys and girls, will be the last trout I keep for the day. That is a solid fish. Look at the size of that thing, man. Are we recording? Yep, we're recording. Bang. It don't get no better than that, you guys. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for today's video. Man, what started off, honestly, kind of being a questionable day, whether I was gonna be able to get out and effectively fish due to the thunderstorms and the weather, turned out to be a really nice day. I boated one nice sized redfish in the beginning, and then I went on a nice spree of keeper sized trout. Now I got 3 of those girls down here in the live well that I do plan on filleting out and frying up for dinner tonight with the kids. And that's it. Thanks for the support, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget, hit that thumbs up on the way out, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everyone. God bless.